there's going to be a lot of people really happy about this video, sadly, for all the wrong reasons. But yes, after 2 weeks, my new BMW M4 broke down. Yeah, so what happened? Oh my god, what happened? So it was a Saturday morning, I was just going somewhere, I wasn't in a hurry or anything, I was just taking my time, I was just going to go and get something, and I was on a motorway like this one, in fact it was this one, but further down, and all of a sudden, and I was doing about 130 kilometers an hour at this point, okay, slightly over the speed limit, but not excessively speeding or anything. But anyway, I was going along, and all of a sudden I was just going up a bit of an incline, and a message appears on the dashboard saying powertrain failure or something like that. Reduce speed. I was like, oh shit, that doesn't sound good. So I literally just backed off the throttle. And then what happened was that then this other notification came up saying something like diff lock failure or something like that. I was like, holy shit, that sounds really bad. All these lights appeared across the dashboard. So I backed off, but then I noticed that I'd backed off, but not that much, but the car just started completely slowing down itself, and it ground to a complete halt within seconds. And luckily I was on the motorway, because I was able to just literally move over onto the hard shoulder, although I had so little warning, because I was going up an incline, and because it lost all power, if I'd been on a normal road, I wouldn't have been able to pull over, and it could have been really dangerous. So, but luckily I was on the motorway, and I managed to just move into the hard shoulder. I didn't move enough, so I was slightly out, but I couldn't maneuver away. So I was a bit worried, sat there, and I was like, shit, but I didn't know what to do, because it was all so sudden. So I got out the car, and then I started ringing for the tow truck and stuff, and it's like, bloody hell, 2-week-old car. It was a nightmare. And so then I had the Guardia Civil, which is like the civil guard here in Spain. They stopped and they were like, checked I was okay. Then I had the motorway maintenance guys stop, and they stayed with me until the recovery truck arrived, which took 2 hours. I was stood by the side of the road for 2 hours waiting for the recovery vehicle, because they went to the wrong place twice, even though it was really specific to where I was. Anyway, so the car got, so that was a Saturday morning, the car got sent to BMW, the dealer in Marbella, on the Monday morning, and they said, what happened? I was like, I don't know, it just lost all power. I was just going along, and these messages came up, and I lost all the power, and that was it. So then they rang me later on in the day, and they said that it's a motor within the engine that had failed. But they were really cagey about the whole thing. I was like, what motor? What does it do? You know, they're like, oh no, don't worry, it's just that we have to order the piece. The only problem is, and they went on then about the delivery of the piece, the part. And they said it's not going to be here until the end of August, and we're sort of middle of July. And I was like, what? 6 weeks to get a part? How can it take 6 weeks to get a part for a car that's currently in production? It doesn't make any sense. And they rang me the next day, and all of a sudden they magicked the part from somewhere, and it's been fitted, and it looks like I'm going to have the car back in a few days. So they'll have had it for about a week, which is a bit better than 6 weeks. So anyway, so that's what happened. I don't actually know what's failed. I'm going to find out when I get the car. They've been really cagey about the whole thing. I don't know why. So I have very little information. In the meantime, I was given this as a rental car, because they didn't actually have any cars available to loan me. So I've got this Seat Ibiza, which the company's paying for. I'm not paying for it. It's a rental car. It's actually, I think it's a 1 litre or something, or 0.9. I'm not quite sure. I think it's a 1 litre. It's definitely a 3-cylinder by the sound of it. And actually, I love this car. It's really good fun. Been chucking it around everywhere. I mean, it's quick enough. It's not super quick, but it's quick enough. And I'm just enjoying it because it's really light. It's quite entertaining. You feel like you're having to actually work the car. With the M4, I'm finding that it's just like you sort of just hang on for dear life everywhere you go. And the sound system in this car, I don't know if it's because they really appeal to like the younger generation, but with Seat. But the sound system in this car is amazing. It's really good. And this is a really well-spec'd car as well. So anyway, quite enjoying driving it, but it'll be going back in a few days. So apart from that, I will let you know what happened with the M4 once I actually find out what the problem was. And but in the meantime, I have been posting some videos with Victoria on her channel, which if you haven't seen, you should check them out, because we have a good laugh with them and stuff. And we did an electric car. Ooh, you're driving like a nutter again. Is this rear-wheel drive? It must be. We just did an Audi RS3. I think what it is with Audis is that I just find them a bit boring.
You nearly shat your pants. How can you say that?
We did one with my M4 as well, so you should go and check that out.
What is this?
It's just a gun.
Oh.
It's typical standard M4.
It was me being all worried about it being a gun. It actually is.
So anyway, go and have a look, and hope you like those videos. I'll try and share them. I forget sometimes to post them in my timeline, whatever you call it, on YouTube. I'm blabbering, so I better go. Right, well that's it for today. It was just a quick update on what's happened to the M4. When I get more details, I will let you know what actually failed on the car and stuff. But anyway, right, so off to the airport as usual. That's when I get my chance to do a video. And hope you're all well. Have a great day, safe driving, and catch you very soon. Bye bye. Hopefully I'll have it very soon. It looks like I should. Oh, for sake, I just keep bloody... So that's it for today, just a quick video to say what's happening. So that's it for today, just to give you a bit of a... sake. And for sake. Right, so, for